Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is March 1st, 2024, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. Now you have this person here, very important person that works for Vladimir, again, the bear country. He put out a message, a very important message. He said this: sending troops there, referring to the yellow and blue country, it's been confirmed, or rather, the desire to send them is already official. So he basically sounding the alarm, saying they are already there. Unfortunately, they are there. Alright guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, families, and loved ones. I appreciate the love and support. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, once again, the PayPal link and the Patreon link is in the description box. Also guys, $1 a month Patreon will get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. And for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. So once again, he is sounding the alarm. Again, the top bear diplomat is sounding the alarm that the soldiers are in the yellow and blue country. All right, so we're going to see what's going on in here. He's putting out some very important information, and this stuff could hit the fan. All right, so you got to ask yourself this question: why is the sleeping giant NATO all of a sudden in the yellow and blue? I thought the bear was losing. I mean, didn't they say the bear lost like 200,000 soldiers, while the yellow and blue only lost 32,000? I thought NATO was winning. We don't need to send boots in there. But again, guys, and we've been saying it for a very long time, a lot of stuff they say is baloney. According to the bear diplomat, following Emmanuel's statement, many officials rushed to improve the impression his words has made on the EU and the world community. So once again, you have the NATO and Sleeping Giant intention to deploy troops to the yellow and blue has been officially expressed by Emmanuel's statement. Although their military has been there for a long time, unofficially, the Bear Foreign Minister Sergei said. All right, so he's the one that's sounding the alarm. The very fact that they want to deploy, once again, troops has been expressed explicitly, but unofficially, hey, are already there. So I guess they meant to say they are already there. So once again, you have Sergei is sounding the alarm. Sergei is saying, hey, they've been there. They've been there. And I did post a video yesterday about the UK saying that, you have soldiers in the yellow and blue. So they've been there. And if you have NATO soldiers there, Sleeping Giant soldiers are out there too. Even though, again, the Sleeping Giant are saying, no, we're not going to send them. Again, guys, they say stuff and then the next day it's a whole different ball game. So you have the bear. You have the UK. They are basically saying that NATO soldiers are in the yellow and blue. And for how long? They've probably been there since the very beginning. The yellow and blue will not be able to use the so-called long range against the bear cities without these instructors. We all understand this perfectly well. Now, this evidence is abundant and more surface, he said at a diplomatic forum in that region, commenting on the words by Emmanuel, who did not rule out that NATO could be sent to the yellow and blue. I do believe it's gonna happen. It's gonna hit the fan. It's not gonna happen now because again, it's still winter. So when things start hitting the fan is during spring and summer. All right, just like I think it was last year in April. That's when things started hitting the fan. But winter time is kind of slow because again you have the cold. Tanks are getting stuck in mud and snow and stuff like that. So they kind of wait until spring. And I do believe that we're going to see something big this year. And you guys already know there's no money being sent. The Sleeping Giant is not sending money. They're not sending any more stuff. Because you have Mr. Mike, the speaker, he's saying, hey, we're not going to be signing checks. You're going to have to fix that southern region first. And then we could talk about helping other lands. But for now, we need to fix this land, the Sleeping Giant. So we're not sending nothing, so they have no other choice than to go into the yellow and blue and help them to try to stop the bear from conquering and taking over territories. You guys already know the bear took a city. It started with an A. But they took that city 2 weeks ago, which is a big victory for the bear. All right, so it says here, according to, once again, Sergi, following Emmanuel's statement, many French officials rushed to improve the impression his words has made on the EU and the world community. Now, many there in the EU, including other lands, began to categorically deny. But Emmanuel officials, including the new foreign minister, I'm going to skip that person's name, hurried to say that he meant something different. Oh, so they have a change of heart now. So that troops could be sent there not to fight the bear, but to teach, and this may not lead to a biblical war with the bear, he said, adding, however, Emmanuel is backpedaling. Excuse me, it's not backpedaling. So, this is sad. This is very sad. When you have one person is saying we're going to be sending camouflage in the yellow and blue, all options are on the table. And then the next day, the bear's like, what you said? If you do that, we're going to be launching NUKE. And then the day after that, here comes all the land, including the Sleeping Giant. We're not going to be sending no camouflage soldiers. Emmanuel kind of had a misunderstanding. We're just going to send them there to help cook and to help clean cars and to, to do this. We're not going to fight you guys. We're not going to fight the bear. We're just going to be, kind of do the grass and landscaping and stuff like that. We're not going to be doing nothing. Emmanuel, why you got to open your mouth? So, again, guys, NATO is just really messing up right now. Really messing up. The bear, the bear knows that there's something going on here. So that's why the bear came out. The leader came out yesterday, and he warned everyone, if that happens, there's going to be some mushroom clouds going on. And this is when you have this person here, who's that? Stefan hurried to say that he meant, referring to Emmanuel, he meant something different. That troops could be sent there not to fight the bear, but to teach, and this may not lead to a biblical war with the bear, he said. Adding, however, that Emmanuel is not backpedaling. So after a conference on the yellow and blue, February 26, Emmanuel said that the participants had looked at sending ground camouflage to the yellow and blue, although no consensus was reached on this topic. He left the door open for such a scenario in the future. After the conference, most of the participating countries pledged that they have no plans to send the camouflage. All right, so you guys already know the Sleeping Giant, multiple lands are not sending their camouflage soldiers, their camouflage to the yellow and blue. All right, you guys heard it. It's coming out from them. When I say them, it's coming out from NATO members. They're saying they're not sending any troops. Now, if you hear big breaking news about NATO troops getting impacted in the yellow and blue, then you guys know not to trust them anymore. I've been known not to trust Mr. Burns or none of these NATO. But again, so many sleeping giants are just being fooled. Once again, although no consensus was reached on this topic, he left the door open for such a scenario in the future. After the conference, most of the participating lands pledged that they have no plans to send the camouflage to the yellow and blue to fight against the bear. Once again, French foreign minister, I'm going to skip that person's name, said on the following day that the presence of the Western in the yellow and blue could be needed to offer certain type of assistance. For instance, in mine clearance operations and training of the yellow and blue soldiers. But such presence will not, give me a second here, envisage their participations in the conflict. It just doesn't sound right. We're just gonna send them there to train the yellow and blue. You think the bear is really that? Well, I'm not gonna say the word. The bear's gonna be like, you guys ain't going there to train them. You guys are going there, yes, to help them, but to also go against the bear soldiers. It's just the excuse. That's what it is. The excuse of NATO. We're just gonna send them there. You know, again, we're not gonna do nothing to you guys. We're just gonna train them how to do stuff, and then we're just gonna go back home. Come on. Oh. And also, guys, we do have more breaking news about certain plans. Look at this one. Look at this here. An audio recording released where this land discussed an event on Crimean Bridge. I'm going to have to do some research on this one here, guys. This is extremely important. You see what's going on here? You can't trust NATO. Man, there is an audio recording. Yes, there is an audio recording. Give me a second. Yeah, hold on. You have a audio recording of this land army discussing. Wow, guys, this here is gonna be my next video. They have an audio recording, man. You can't trust NATO, man. You cannot trust NATO. So this is why Sergey is saying, hey, whatever they say, you know, about certain troops in the yellow and blue, they've been there. They're already there, you know, and, you know, this is not a surprising move or shocking info because we've been keeping an eye on NATO. We've been keeping an eye on all of them for the past 2 years, and they've been in the yellow and blue. Now, the big question is how many of them were taken out? Because it's not only the yellow and blue forces that have been taken out, but if you have sleeping giant soldiers and other NATO in there, I mean, there's got to be some numbers, right? I mean, there's got to be something. But again, we're not getting accurate numbers. Supposedly 32 were taken out in 2 years. Mr. Z made King David look like nothing. Yeah. One thing I tell you, Mr. Z ain't no King David. Absolutely ain't no King David. Under Mr. Z, if you ask me how many were taken out in 2 years in the yellow and blue under Mr. Z, again, the leader of the yellow and blue country, I'll tell you it's possibly 320, 350,000 were out in 2 years, not 32. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 U.S. Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.